Hi everyone, welcome back to Her Choice the Demo. It's been a couple days since I last played this, so just a recap. It is officially day one, where our main character is here at Tosa's studio with all the actors, and we're looking for Heger, but we can't find him, and we accidentally stumble upon the cafe and also Kanzan. And we're asking about Hano since we decided that for our screenwriting, we would focus on something for Hano's character. Um, but since we've been asking Kanzan about stuff, he's kind of closed up a bit, even though he was a little bit more open a second ago in terms of conversation. He'll maybe he's a bit more wary for whatever reason. I don't really know. Other context of this is that last time, or one of the last times, we also found out by chance, the main character found out by chance that Hano and Xanis were kind of talking to each other at night, and Hano had a packet of ash, which is an illegal medicine here in this world slash empire. And I don't really know what's going on because Hano swears that he's not actually like taking the medicine, but there must be something else to it because everything seems a little bit more shrouded and mysterious. But yeah, we'll find out more here, hopefully, in this part. Kansan hasn't held back with his words, and I feel like I can trust him. If I had seen something shady happening, should I tell somebody? Huh? What do you mean by shady? Like, say, a forbidden drug. Ugh. I have no idea what you're talking about. It seems like you do. Kansan? Okay, that's far from any reaction I was expecting. Suddenly, Kansan looks on the verge of running away. What did I say that frightened him this much? He's definitely hiding something. Could it be he knows what's going on? Sorry, but it's getting really late. I need to go now. I'm clearly not getting any more information out of him. Kansan, please, wait. Do you know where I can find Lord Heger? He looks relieved at the change of subject. Maybe he can tell me at least this much. Heg? He went out really early this morning. He left already. Did he forget about me? What am I supposed to do then? If you're looking for him, just go to the set. As far as I know, he has never taken a single day off since the beginning of the serial. That's 10 years without a holiday. Talk about a workaholic. Thanks for the tip. The set. That would be where I met Heger yesterday. The tour of the location is something I'm really looking forward to. So, with the intention of meeting up with Heger, I head to the set. Whoosh. Oh, look at all those people. There's Voren and the new person. And get back get back already. Or do you want me to throw you out in front of everyone? You're kidding. Oh, it's you again. Don't you ever learn. Not this again. Did he even bring a backup today? Come on, you saw me enter with Lord Heger yesterday. Huh, that was yesterday. Today is a new day. That doesn't even make sense. You know, the director said. Fans sneaking into the set? Not on my watch. You tell her, Theus. Hey, Theus, have you ever heard of a yearly raffle with fan invitations? Never, sir. Now you're just bullying me. About that, Lord Heger said, how ridiculous. Something like that would never be allowed. There you have it. Now get back. They're not even listening to me. How did you get out of this? Like, did you have to go out of the dorm to go to this? Oh, I guess maybe the dorms are disconnected from the set. Did they not receive the memo? Did nobody really bring up my name to the security? Write a script. Huh. Seems like everyone already forgot about me. Huh. This is pointless. Staying here is just a waste of time. These guards have heads like rocks. I wonder if it's in the job description. They are clearly not going to listen to my explanations. Well, if they aren't going to let me through, I'll just have to find another way in. That's the spirit. Apart from the stubborn guards, nobody said I couldn't go to the set after all. There ought to be a back entrance somewhere. If I can get in from there, I can meet up with Heger and everything will be settled. If they hear it from Heger's mouth, even the guards will have to accept it. Oh, this looks like it. This looks like it. That didn't take long. Just ahead, an open gate stands between piles of crates. There's a sign blocking the way, warning that admittance is only allowed to staff. Just what I was looking for. I'm about to bypass the sign when... Hey you, where are you going? I turn with a start, only to... Oh. Hey you, where are you going? I turn with a start, only to see Voron's backup standing a dozen steps away. This is a staff-restricted area. Show me your pass. You're that crazy fan from before. I can't believe this. Did he just call me crazy fan? Where are you going? Stop. Left with no choice, I make a dash down the road. Crazy fan indeed. How did it end up like this? There is no way I can explain the situation anymore. All I can do is run. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. I turn the corner and throw myself into a side alley. And... whoosh. End up crashing straight into Hano and Xanis. Watch where you're going, would you? I knock into Hano so hard I almost fall over. But he appears completely unfazed by my sudden appearance. One swift hand catches my shoulder, straightening me back on my feet. Oh, it's you. Pet, 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 pet? Was that the sound of something falling to the ground? Oh. I should probably be apologizing to Hano, but I can't peel my eyes away from the ground between us, littered with blue paper packets. They just fell out from his pocket, didn't they? So many. Why? Damn it, Hano. What the hell are you doing? You! Stop, I said. Ah, the guard that was chasing me. I was so startled I almost forgot him. If he were to see this, I'm so beyond explaining anymore. Shit, it's the security. We need to get out of here. Hano dives to the ground and starts sweeping the packets frantically. The guard is almost onto us. The next thing I know, Xanis has grabbed my arm and is dragging me behind them. Thoughts are going around so fast in my head, I can't gather my wits. Hano disappears also. He just appears into the building. Hano disappears into a building and Xanis pushes me in before him, shutting the door behind us. It looks like we walked into an old store. Our footprints are the only ones disturbing the carpet of dust covering the floor. That was a close call. Why do we even have to run from the security? We work here. That's my line. You started running and I just followed. Well, I panicked. It wouldn't have happened if you weren't always so clumsy. While they're bickering, I try to sneak away, but the moment I move, they turn on me like angry hawks. There goes my hope they have forgotten I was here. I immediately tense up under their glares. The memory of the previous night is still fresh in my mind. Now, she has definitely seen too much. What are we going to do with her? The problem would be solved if we silenced her. Forever. The heck? Is he joking or is he serious? Either way, even though the threat is clearly meant to frighten me, the only thing I can feel is anger. It fills me and boils over, and numbing both my mind and body. It's already pointless trying to pretend I'm clueless. Even if I could still deny it, I don't want to. Silencing me is all you worry about. What are you even going to do with that amount of ash? Are you out of your mind? One dose should be enough to last you a week, and you just casually walk around with more than enough to kill a dragon. There's no way you can make this pass as normal. Hey. That's when another horrible thought occurs to me. Could it be you are drug dealers? Excuse me? They look shocked. How else would you explain the insane amount you're carrying? And why are you so afraid of being discovered? Only once I've already blurted the words, I realize how dangerous they are. There's no telling how bad my predicament is going to get from now. But Hana's mouth opens and closes, but words never come. Neat. Did he just turn into a gaping fish? Did I hit the mark? But then Xanis bursts out laughing. Ah, my anger is overriding my senses. I know I shouldn't push the person who just threatened to silence me, but that's horrible. Don't you care you'll get arrested and executed? Someone has a wild imagination. Meaning, I was expecting an answer, but all I get instead is a heart attack. Oh. Xanis closes in on me, his hands clasping my arms before I can even move. His face is way too near for comfort, especially since his smile is not exactly pleasant. His words come in a whisper, but it chills me to the bone in a way his earlier threat had not. Meaning, if you know what's good for you, you know you have no business with this kind of thing. If you don't stop sticking your head where it doesn't belong, you'll end up losing it. His warning turns my blood to ice. I have no reply for him. What exactly are they hiding? No matter how much I'm burning for answers, if it's really something this dangerous, I want no part in it. Before I can think of a reply, Hano has pulled Xanis away from me, which is all as good. As his hands release me, I find myself trembling. Zan, you're not helping. You'll just confuse her. Just calm down and listen, okay? It's a misunderstanding. We aren't drug dealers. I'm a detective from the Imperial Health Committee. You are? I'm here to catch the drug dealer that has infiltrated the cast of this set. Okay. That's so random and I love it. He's a detective. A detective in disguise. Oh, I'm beyond words at this point, but Hano flashes me his badge. I only get to see for a moment, but it looks like the real thing. Did you really have to tell her? My reputation was on the line. How did you know so much about Ash anyway? Could it be you are the dealer we've been looking for? I've only gotten here yesterday, Xanis. Of course not. I'm a healer. What kind of school of alchemy did you attend to not know that for some people, one dose doesn't last a day? I'm about to reply to his provocation when I realize that's not it. As he spoke, his eyes filled with darkness. Could he have been talking about someone he knew? Still, a dose a day is madness. This is serious, you two. If you're really a healer, you'll know Ash is an incredibly dangerous medicine. Many people have died because of it, and if we don't do something soon, we might lose Kanzan next. You're unbelievable. You haven't given up on helping him yet? Kanzan? What did Hano mean with lose Kanzan? Could it be that Kanzan became sick in the lounge, and the reason everyone was ignoring it? Can it really be because Kanzan is dying because of Ash? Kanzan? I should probably. I want to be. I need to know what Kanzan. Lose Kanzan. You can't be serious, right? How much has he been taking? For how long? And oi, you. Exactly what do you think you're doing? Huh? Isn't it obvious? Considering what I've seen so far, I can make some guesses about Kanzan's condition. Ash was developed as a medicine, so of course there is no cure, but that doesn't mean there are no treatments. Aren't you forgetting a fundamental point? Kanzan doesn't want to be helped. This is something he brought upon himself, and he's perfectly happy of his current situation. Nobody can be perfectly happy in that condition. You don't know anything about Kansan. He's hopeless. It doesn't matter. You think you can save the unsavable? Who would just give up without even trying? My angry words fade into a long silence. Did I say too much? Then, I had my doubts about you, but you talk like a true healer after all. Oh. I mean, yeah. The silence lengthens. I would care about Kansan. Am I supposed to say more? Are they still deciding how to deal with me? I pray they're not thinking about doing something drastic anymore. I wish Heger were here to say something reassuring. Which reminds me, the store we stepped into is littered with a jumble of props and costumes. As I take a better look, I start to realize. Could this be the set? We shouldn't stay here. Without answering my question, Hano and Xanis take a second door I had not seen at first. Hurriedly, I follow them. We emerge in a long corridor, and I can see actors stepping in and out from changing rooms further down. We are really inside the set after all. At least I made it inside. A part of me wants to stay and get some answers. The other half is in a rush to take my leave and look for Heger, which had been my intention all along. I should really settle my past first. There's no way I'm going to go through all this trouble again. I'm about to speak up when Hano turns to me with a dead serious look on his face. I didn't get your name earlier. You did it? Seriously? How many times are you going to have me repeat it? It's Blue. Blue. Blue, you are going to help me with my investigation. Yay. Come again? Don't what me. You're a healer, right? Doesn't that mean you can single out an Ash user with just a glance? And help them if they were to suffer a sudden crisis? But, no buts. You're asking the impossible. The investigation might proceed so much smoother with your help. Hano, that's a crazy idea. She has nothing to do with us. What are you thinking? Going and trusting her just like that? You tell him, Xanis. But Hano ignores him. Well, there is no way I am. It's that feeling of deja vu again. As if we had talked like this before. What was it again? Help me. More akin to the memory of a dream, lingering only a few instants before fading away. Blue. Hano's stare sends a shiver down my spine, and I don't know if I can bring myself to refuse him. Still, singling out an Ash user at a glance. Does he really think that is even possible? And what in the world does he expect me to do if we find someone suffering from the drug's effects? I know I saw his badge, but... Which reminds me, I can't believe you just picked it off the street. If the Empire found out, you'd get sent straight back to Joden in a box. Huh, they'd first have to find and stop me. What was that all about then? Those didn't sound at all like the words of an Imperial agent. Somehow he's giving off the vibes of a total fraud. I'm not letting you just go and decide this stuff by yourself. I'm in this too, so at least ask my opinion, damn you. It's my mission. Then stop getting other people involved with it. With a tone of finality, Xanis grabs my wrist and pulls me over to his side. I'm taking her back to the dorm. She'll be safer there. Well, wait. After all the trouble I went through to get into the set, I'm getting sent back straight to the dormitory just like this? Lord Heger. Blue, well, I wasn't expecting to see you here, and with Hano and Xanis. You'd realize this is all your fault if you just think about it. Well, I did hear from the security you were in the vicinity of the set. I've been looking for you all over. About that, how about we start our tour then? As carefree as ever, aren't we? I'm not quite sure what to make of Hano yet, but I can't deny that strange sensation I felt looking at him just now. As if I knew him from somewhere before. As if I knew I could trust him with my life. And I'm certain that does not come from the drama. His character isn't half dependable most of the time. On the other hand, I can't simply dismiss Higer's invitation. The tour is the reason I came to the set in the first place. Blue? Well, what am I going to do? I turn to Hana for help, and he immediately picks up on my cue. Do you want me to take over from here, Higer? Take over? For the tour, I mean. You're already so busy. You're always working overtime. Since I have some free time today, how about I take care of the tour? I was just saying how detailed the Gendo reconstruction set is, and I'm more familiar with that than you anyway. Isn't that right, Blue? I've been looking forward to see it ever since you mentioned it. Is that how it is? Very well. Thank you for covering for me today. I'm counting on you, Hano. Please be careful, you two. Bye, Higer. That went smoothly. Too smooth to be true. I can't believe Higer just let it go at that. You can't really intend to go on with this plan of yours. Of course I am. Blue, we're off. If she lands you in trouble, I'm not coming to save you this time. Oops. Welcome to Gendo Village. Well, what the director thinks it looks like, anyway. Oh, it looks nice. I like the colors. It's not like the real thing? Close enough, I guess, if you've never been to Joden. Do I hear a tone of contempt? I thought Joden loved their homeland beyond obsession. Or is it just too an illusion projected by the media? Is it too just an illusion projected by the media? Gendo Village was the center of Hano's character story, a place he would have died to protect. Hano's character story is just as fancy as it looks in the drama. Everything feels so real. This is awesome. It's inspiration at Emery Corner. I quickly get lost in my own fantasies. What kind of story will I write? Which locations will I take advantage of? Hano carefully describes every building in the monotone of a lost soul. He's obviously not sharing my enthusiasm. And this is the street where Moon and I first met. It is supposedly the street in front of Honya's house, though it was never used except for that one scene. Or maybe it was used in Moon's flashbacks about her days in Joden. I'm not quite sure. That is when I remember. What exactly are we looking for here? Looking for? Well, you said you wanted my help for your investigation, didn't you? But I didn't even know what kind of clues we're supposed to be looking for. We're not looking for anything here. We're not? I said I'd show you around Gendo Village reconstruction, so that's exactly what we are doing. I gave Higer my word after all. Can this person really be an Imperial agent? Just the person I didn't want to meet. Why is he here of all places? Hano utters the words in an angry hiss. I turn around to see who he is talking about. And who is this? Is that person really? You look fancy. You look shiny. Like all of your gold accents and your highlights in your hair. Oh, Director Durnall. Hano. What a happy coincidence. I thought you had taken the day off, but here you are. Praises to your hard-working spirit. It's good to see there are still people who take their jobs seriously around here. Hano is rolling his eyes so hard they might pop out of his head any moment. The director doesn't appear to notice at all. Oh, what a wonderful idea I just had. Let's shoot a cameo of you, since you're here. Why would we even do that? We hadn't had any scenes in Gendo for ages. Up and off you go. Get the cameras rolling. The cameras are just there. Excuse me for a moment, would you? Sure. He's looking like a beaten dog. Call that a hard-working spirit. Well, it's my first time actually seeing a recording, so I should take notes. That's what I thought. Soon enough, all I can do is stare, speechless. What is this? Is he for real? Praise to the editors. They must have skills out of this world. Without their artful cuts and the distracting special effects. The name is Dancing Death, and make sure to remember it. I can't watch anymore. If Neela saw this, she would cry. This war will end by the edge of my blade. Hey, yeah. Oh, wow. Did he just dash up that wall? Hano's stunts are no joke. Even if the sword he's wielding is only a prop, he's swinging it around so fast my eyes can't follow. That looks so cool. But, Hano's acting is... No, there is no nice way of putting it. Pathetic. I finally understand what Kansan meant this morning when he said something was not right. Who in their right mind would trust him with a leading role? Maybe he's really the undercover agent he says he is. With skills like these, there's no way he can be a real actor. By the way... Yes, sir. The director is talking to me. I'm so sorry for criticizing an actor you personally selected. I'm sure there was no better candidate than Hano. Huh? Come on, there's no need to call me sir. Eh? What's your name? I'm Blue. Nice to meet you. That caught me off guard. It's going to be a normal conversation, after all. Are you finding yourself well here with us? I hope the boys have been behaving themselves and haven't been messing with you. I'm sorry you have to put up with Heger. I would take you for this tour of the set myself, but, I'm so damn busy. If there's anything you need, just ask away, okay? No need to be shy. Thanks. Oh. Director Journal. I've heard so many stories about him. His fierceness is legendary. He runs his business with an iron fist, controlling every little detail, and the secretiveness he keeps around his set reaches paranoid levels. But this person is actually really kind. He looks more, how could I put it? Tired, maybe? Somehow he looks like he's been fighting against the world for a long time. The media's portrayal of him does him no justice. Director. Director, are you okay? I'm only kind of laughing at myself because I was trying to cough. The director's body shakes as it is racked by a terrible cough. Did he choke on something? Oh, I should still have with me a bottle of water from my room's fridge. I take it out and I'm about to step up to offer it when... Someone comes up from behind me and grabs my arm. A voice whispers in my ear. Sorry, but for health reasons, the director must follow a very strict diet. I spin around, but... Oh. Huh? Wait a minute. This person is... Huh. I know him, right? I have to change the voice. It takes me a while to recall the name, though. I love the purples and the pinks. Rajar. His character doesn't appear much in the series, and he seldom speaks with the media. Rajar was the last to join the cast as a replacement for another actor who had been previously chosen for the role. It had caused a minor scandal at the time, and the replaced actor dropped off the media radar and hasn't been seen since. Huh. I actually don't know anything else about him. I can't allow you to let him drink that. It's just water. What kind of diet doesn't even allow for water? But it was water prepared especially for you, wasn't it? It's still just normal water, isn't it? Huh? I cautiously pull my arm free. This person is giving me the creeps. How does he even know where this bottle came from? Director, are you going to be okay? Director is just still coughing. I'll be fine. I'm better already. Is your shooting over? The director's cough subsides as suddenly as it started. Oh, Rajar, you're here too. I just had a wonderful idea for a new scene I want you to shoot. let's get to it. Having apparently forgotten about me, the director drags Rajar off. What was that all about? Is the director really on some weird diet where he can't even drink water? That's so absurd. Though, the way Rajar spoke, I took a glance at the bottle and before replacing it in my bag, it is just plain mineral water. Hey, did Rajar do something to you? Not really. Well, where were we then? Oh, yes, the street in front of Hano's house. Question mark, not question mark, dot dot dot. And next? There's still more? Just how big is this set? Are you keeping up? You don't look so good. Aren't you hungry? Hungry? Yeah, hungry. You know, the thing where your body starts craving food. No reaction. Okay, never mind. We've been walking around the set for hours now, and I haven't eaten anything since breakfast. If you were tired, you should have just said so. Let's take a break at the lounge. I said I was hungry. I'm not tired. Why did he have to turn it around with that look of utter contempt? With a sigh, I follow him to the lounge. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here for today. That was a lot. We met the director. We're officially following Hano. Apparently, he's an Imperial agent. Sanis doesn't like the idea of me following Hano. Rajar was also there. Got to see some of Hano's famous acting. So yeah, all in all, quite fun. Hopefully you enjoyed this part. I will be back soon with another part. And yeah, I'm really curious to see where the story will continue. I feel like maybe Director Journal is the one who might be the ash user. But maybe because he's sick? Because like, what's the coughing? I don't know the side effects or like the symptoms of like ash withdrawal, but maybe coughing is one of them. So that's my big thing that I'm like keeping my mind right now. But anyways, have a good rest of your day. I will see you next time. Bye.